Darius Rucker advocates for forgiveness for Morgan Wallen, a critical analysis of redemption and controversy in country music. Darius Rucker's recent statements on Rolling Stone's Music Now podcast have reignited the debate surrounding Morgan Wallen's use of a racial slur in 2021 and the subsequent fallout. Rucker's call for forgiveness for Wallen offers a nuanced perspective on the controversial issue, touching upon themes of personal growth, public accountability, and the complex dynamics within the country music industry. This analysis aims to explore the key points raised by Rucker, provide additional context, and critically evaluate the broader implications of his comments. Darius Rucker, a prominent figure in country music, expressed his belief that Morgan Wallen deserves forgiveness for his past actions. In 2021, Wallen was caught on video using the N-word, leading to a significant backlash. Wallen publicly apologized, acknowledging the inappropriateness of his language and expressing regret. Despite his apology and efforts to redeem himself, Wallen faced severe professional consequences, including suspension by his record label and removal of his music from major radio stations. Rucker, who has known Wallen for a long time, contends that Wallen has made genuine efforts to better himself and views the world differently since the incident. He argues that Wallen's exclusion from major awards like the CMAs and ACMs is unwarranted, especially given his commercial success and fan base. Rucker's comments have generated varied reactions from the public and media. On one hand, some view his advocacy for forgiveness as a compassionate stance that acknowledges personal growth and the potential for redemption. This perspective aligns with the broader cultural narrative that individuals should be given opportunities to atone for their mistakes and demonstrate change. On the other hand, critics argue that Wallen's actions were deeply offensive and that forgiveness should be contingent on tangible evidence of sustained behavioral change and genuine understanding of the harm caused. The media's portrayal of Rucker's statements often reflects this dichotomy, balancing empathy for Wallen's personal journey with the need for accountability and sensitivity towards the communities affected by his words. Rucker's call for forgiveness raises important questions about the balance between personal redemption and public accountability. In the context of Wallen's controversy, it is essential to consider the broader societal implications of his actions and the response from the industry. Wallen's use of a racial slur not only offended many, but also highlighted ongoing issues of racial sensitivity and inclusivity within country music, a genre historically criticized for its lack of diversity. The industry's response to Wallen, including his temporary suspension and exclusion from major awards, can be seen as a necessary stance against racism and an attempt to set higher standards of conduct. However, Rucker's argument points to a potential double standard when it comes to forgiveness and redemption, questioning whether Wallen's exclusion is proportionate to his efforts to make amends. The content employs visual elements effectively to illustrate key points and provide context. Images of Rucker and Wallen, along with snapshots from Wallen's public apology and media coverage of his suspension, serve to humanize the narrative and emphasize the real-world impact of the controversy. The use of direct quotes from Rucker's podcast appearance and Wallen's apology adds authenticity and immediacy to the story, allowing readers to engage more deeply with the perspectives presented. While Rucker's advocacy for forgiveness is compelling, the analysis could benefit from a more critical examination of what constitutes genuine redemption and the metrics by which it should be measured. Rucker's assertion that Wallen has become a better person since the incident is significant, but it lacks specific examples of how Wallen has demonstrated this change. Concrete actions, such as community engagement, educational initiatives, or support for racial justice causes, would provide more substantial evidence of Wallen's transformation. Moreover, the narrative could delve deeper into the perspectives of those directly affected by Wallen's use of the racial slur. Including voices from the African American community and other marginalized groups within the country music industry would offer a more comprehensive understanding of the impact of Wallen's actions and the importance of accountability. Darius Rucker's call for forgiveness for Morgan Wallen invites a complex and necessary dialogue about redemption, accountability, and the potential for personal growth after public missteps. While Rucker's perspective emphasizes empathy and the possibility of change, it is crucial to balance this with a critical examination of what true redemption entails and the need for sensitivity towards those harmed by Wallen's actions. The broader implications for the country music industry and its ongoing efforts towards inclusivity and racial sensitivity make this a particularly pertinent and multifaceted issue.